Dun, dun. Got that song in my head from the Instagram story for today, with a guy in the machine flying with that thing, the army guy. Dun 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 dun. Hey, which is Imagine Dragons. Dun 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 dun. Day. Hey. So yeah, let's do a live. This is a super important one I've been procrastinating on for a long time. Finally gonna get heavy metal detoxification urine sample done, which I paid for 2.5 months ago now. Shit, it's breaking up again. Breaking up again? Don't like when it breaks up. So yeah, I paid for a heavy metal urine sample test for heavy metals 2.5 months ago. I got delayed and I got it resent out. So I am actually going to do this because I do think that heavy metals are the worst cause of disease out there known to man. The heavy metals, the arsenic, the cadmium, the lead, the aluminium, the gadmium, the just all the bullshit. Mercury being the worst of the worst. But none of them are good. None of them are good. So I've got the test. It's expensive, this one. And I've got the chelator, which is DMSA. So this pulls out, what you do is you take a before, just on normal, like in the first thing in the morning, without using a chelator. Then you've got the chelator DMSA. But obviously, because I'm doing this test for a specific reason, I'm not going to use their chelator, because I don't want to. I'm going to use the most advanced chelator in the fucking world that's value for money. And that's the whole point of doing this test. To prove the efficacy and the power of this little bastard beauty thing that I'm on lifelong, which is super powerful. Literally the most advanced chelator on the fucking market, and powerful and value for money. And like Clayton says, quite frankly, a caterpillar which has no competition. Because it came out during this company, this product, the company started in 2nd of February 2020. 02 2020. Love the synergy. Basically when COVID started. So there we go. Remember, guys, God. There's like a mass trauma collective consciousness issue, COVID, and then at the moment of that, the birth of some kind of major supplement, foundational. Quite frankly, if someone's taken a vaccine and you know they're taking a vaccine, oh my God, if you know someone that you love has taken a vaccine, there's your answer and your best chance solution to get out as quick as possible. Because yes, we can do 1,000 things. We can go on a juice fast, we can do a dry fast. These things take effort, time. We can do all the free therapies under the sun and pummel them. But quite frankly, if you want to get out the vaccine crap and heavy metals, which are the biggest issue of all time, the fastest possible, you can do your slow thing. That's cool. Get your training wheels, earn the badges. But for people that can't be bothered with that shit, that don't even need to do that shit, don't need to be trained, you pass them on the knowledge and get them on this. And by the way, it's not just for them, it's for us too. Anyway, it's breaking up again. Don't like when it breaks up. So yeah, this is it. So I'm going to prove the efficacy of this. The results I'm already going to know, because other people have done this before and after using this 5-10 drops. The urine samples are very little heavy metals. They take this. Hey Mika, you're on this. Mark is on this. We are the Root family, man. So I'll do my own version of it now. It's time for me to step it up. What I'll do is I will do a morning sample. I'm going to go off it for 24 hours in the morning, and which is going to be hard for me, guys, because I've been on it every single day religiously for 3 months now. But I'll do it. It's only 24 hours. I'll go off it, do a morning sample, and then I'll take, I haven't decided yet, 10 or 20 drops between that amount, and I'll let you know what I decide. I know that one drop's going to pull out heavy metals in it. It's going to be interesting, actually, because I'm pretty clean too, so I wonder. I'm not like a typical seriously ill disease. I don't have metal amalgams, mercury leaching constantly. I've done a lot of work prior, a lot of fasting, cleansing in my life. I eat 1 meal a day pretty consistently, so I don't know. Maybe I won't get any results, but that's okay. I just want to see the efficacy of, like I said, the most advanced chelator, but that'll be fun. And I won't be using their chelator bullshit. I'll be using my chelator bullshit. 10 drops of this. By the way, I did an amazing live with Karen Jorgensen, who I signed up, who fucking loves the root stuff. She's amazing. Mika and Marco, you may know her. She's cool. She's around on the Facebook. I did interview her yesterday, and she loves it because she had lifelong shoulder pain, and she took one drop. She She saw me posting about it, and eventually it took her a couple of weeks, and she bought it, which is cool. People take it at their own time. So did I. And she took one drop, and all of her shoulder pain went away. There's about 600 drops in here, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, she took one drop, and all of the lifetimes of shoulder pain disappeared. It's a really good interview, by the way. I'll put it up on my YouTube tomorrow, the day after, and on the Root Nordic group. Andrew, yeah, man. So it's cool. You'll like that interview, but there's a lot of knowledge there. Great for pets. Same with her dog. Her dog had major bowel issues. Was having incontinence or something. Anyway, long story short, the dog took one drop. All of the dog's issues went away after the first drop. Her and her dog cured from one drop. What a fucking joke. My life is mad. Anyway, I'm excited for this. For me. So, how toxic is Harry Matadine? Number one, how much cleansing have I done? Number two. Number three, is that really the most advanced chelator, powerful shit in the world, or am I just chatting shit and everyone watching this that is on the Root company from this new company? By the way, I feel an obligation to talk more about this because it's a new company with little awareness, and it's going to blow up due to the power of the product itself. And I always want to support things that are powerful, and I know that I'm going to be on lifelong, which I've said to you guys, said to people before. I've tried a lot of supplements, and I'm going to try a lot more in the future. And I don't really want to commit. I can't at this stage of my journey commit to any of the other ones that will say that I'm going to be on lifelong because they just are either negligible or just okay, or they're too expensive, or well, not even the last one. It's more like they just don't really do much for me internally. I can feel it. There's not much there. But this one does. This one I can really feel every time. Plus, I'm obsessed with the bioavailable silica. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching this and you're as Andrew, Marco, and Mike and Bill already on the route, check out Clayton's interview with Healthcare 360 Scott Burgess, the latest one that's on his YouTube, Healthcare 360. You put a clip, and if you click under it, you can see the full interview. I put it on my YouTube today, and I've been watching it off the internet because I uploaded it. So I'm halfway through. It's really good, really good, really, really, really good. And Clayton emphasized it's a lot of deep shit in that. It could trigger people with the COVID, this being born. Christina Ram, the founder, knowing about the she went to Wuhan 5 years before. She was invited to Wuhan 5 years before COVID came about, which was interesting. So she knew it was going to come. That's why they tried and get it out, her and Clayton, before as the thing. Also in that video, there's re-emphasis of the point of how it's made, the clintipolite. So the honeycomb structure is fractured into lots of little pieces, but not nano, because then we know that if it's nano-sized zeolite, it doesn't capture the big stuff, but it's fractured, the honeycomb. And then there's a massive dump because of the fractionation and the lots of varied sizes of clintipolite, some big and some small, but not nano, because that's useless. But there's a massive dump of This is look, I'm doing a heavy metal detox because that's like the most important thing for health, to prove to you guys that this is the most advanced chelator. Which, by the way, you don't need to bind it, guys. Please, if you think you need a binder, you don't. This is everything in it. So it is the most important for physical health and to be on it lifelong. The heavy metal issue, right? So that's important. But and that's great for physical health because, like it did with Karen and many other people, just one drop and a lifetime of pain disappears. But for me, at this stage of my journey as a biohacker, that's more obsessed with my highest vibration, and there's a whole other avenue with Root Cleanslate, by the way, that goes beyond physical health and into the realms of what Sandy would call the true self, the highest vibration. For me, the divine masculine, my alpha maleness. For a female, the alpha femaleness. Your best self, the higher vibration thoughts come out on this stuff. There's an aspect to it that goes beyond physical health. Or should I say, when you get on the most powerful physical health protocols in the world, it changes your thought structure from negativity to positivity, and it pushes you into the realms of your truer self, your higher self, which I love. That's my obsession with it. Like, it really does push you into that high vibe state. It's like wearing a shield of armor, much like when I was messing about a lot with aged urine, which I'll always love and have my heart. The free therapy, very powerful too, but it is a bit smelly. And I was thinking yesterday too, that post, that interview I did with Karen when she said, and it's not just Karen, there's a few other people that have got miraculous results from one drop, or major hexamima reaction, which means it's bloody powerful from one drop, right? Where was I going with that? Oh shit, that's what happens sometimes with me, those mad geniuses. I fucking forgot. There's a point behind why I was saying that, with one drop. What was that? was going somewhere with that. Don't worry. Every time I do a live, by the way, I always think afterwards, shit, I missed off something that was really important to me. Definitely one thing I did want to say, my obsession with it is the higher self. Also, the bioavailable silica isn't, which Clayton talks about in the latest video he did with Healthcare 360 again. He goes through the process. So first of all, it's fractionated. The honeycomb structure is put into little smaller pieces, but not nano size, so it can capture the big and the small things. But also then it's cleansed because clintipolite, which is natural, in its natural state from the earth, is going to pick up heavy metals around it. So it's going to be, what's the word for it? A little bit less efficient because it's not completely empty, it's not completely clean. So they cleanse it, the natural, they fractionate it, and then they polarize it. In other words, the ready negative charge, much like aged urine. But oh, I know what I was going to say now. It's more powerful than aged urine. Yeah, I'll come back to that. But when they polarize it, and again, I know this is a super long live. How to describe this? This is natural, but also it's not just natural. You've got Christina who spent many years in biotech, the fucking genius that she is, figuring out how because some technologies out there, by the way, guys, use the power of nature and magnify it to make some holy. This is super powerful Somavedic. This is like what they describe East versus West. It's like there's crystals and minerals inside there, but then light hits it, and I don't know. There's some technology, so it becomes more than just a crystal inside a glass material. It emanates radiance and love and very high frequencies to protect you. Well, same with this. There's technologies here that you guys can't get your head around, and maybe Clayton does, and only Christina does. Maybe, but it magnifies nature to such a degree. So when it's polarized more than already natural negative charge, it becomes super negatively charged. And basically, to put it simply, everything that's inside your body that shouldn't be in there, especially the heavy metals and parasites and glyphosate and toxic mold, is positively charged. But when something is extremely negatively charged, oh, and that's why I loved aged urine. That's extremely negatively charged too. Free. But when something else that's costs a bit of money and doesn't stink, is extremely negatively charged, it goes in the body like a torpedo and a homing missile, and it pulls out all the crap. And it just does. And by the way, I know what I was going to say now. So I'll trigger people again if you're watching this and you like aged urine, and I always will. I don't think from the story from Karen yesterday, the one drop literally taking all lifetimes of pain, of shoulder pain away. One drop, one drop, one drop. I can honestly say again, just to repeat it to you guys, that if you're going to put a comparison of detoxification between aged urine, extremely negatively charged, and this, one drop of aged urine versus one drop of this, can't compete. Aged urine is free, but it's just not as powerful. What can I tell you? And that's extreme, that subject, because aged urine is very powerful. But there's obviously, I found in my journey, levels to how powerful something can get. One of them is man-made. Oh, triggered. Oh, it's made by man, fake, all that bullshit. Yeah. Well, there are some bad man-made things, that's for sure. There are also some genius things. The Somavedic, another one. There's so many. Like, please don't limit yourself. Please don't get stuck on free therapies. Please don't get triggered. Please, maybe just be open-minded to try it for yourself without fully believing me and giving it a placebo effect. Try it for yourself. What I love about it, quickly before I leave, is the higher self, amazing, always, but even more than that, call me vain or whatever, but I really like the skin, hair aspect of Cleanslate. I love it. The bioavailable silica dump, and it's an extreme amount of bioavailable silica, not just like a little bit. Bioavailable silica. Silica is the foundation to making your own collagen. And when you do, your hair and skin fucking glows. Every time I put my hands through my hair now on this, it feels so smooth, and it's never done before. Ever. Even with urine therapy on my hair. Even beige urine. It's been clean beige urine, but not as clean as this. It feels really nice. It feels really soft. It's the bioavailable silica. My beard looks amazing. Much better than when before I was on this. My hair and skin fucking glows on it. It's just a fact. Bioavailable silica rules. On the one hand, it majorly detoxifies all of the biggest, most problematic things that cause the issues. On the other hand, it just gives you a bioavailable silica dump. So now your skin, your nails grow faster, your hair grows longer, your beard grows quicker, your skin glows. What's the key to health? I don't know. Maybe having good skin, because having good quality skin means that your liver's detoxified. Of course, it detoxifies your liver. Oh my God, wait till you see the interview tomorrow that I put up with Karen. Oh, Bill, you're watching this, mate. We talk about you. If you're watching this still, we talk about you as well. Because she got you on it, and you're posting in the Root Nordic group, and we talk about your results that you shared with us on the Root Nordic group. So phenomenal. Takes away kidney stones. These drops take away kidney stones. These drops take away liver stones, hepatic liver stones. Anything in the body that shouldn't be in there over time. I understand, by the way, if you're deeply toxic, it might take a little longer. If you're deeply toxic, one drop of this has freaked people out, like major detox reaction. One drop. You've got to be careful. But yeah, anyway, I was talking well too long. I just gone all over the place. Definitely check out the video Clayton's done with Scott Burgess, which is on Rumble. Go on the YouTube, Healthcare 360. You'll see the clip, and you can't post it up on YouTube probably because of the because what Clayton says in the first half an hour, both of them actually, is pretty extreme. It's about COVID. Um, there's a lot of naughty things that you guys will like, but the mainstreamers get triggered by in that Clayton video. It's not just talking about how amazing this is. They go all over the place, and it's really interesting halfway through. So that's good. And keep an eye out for the video I post up. I'll probably post up in Root Nordic too on my YouTube tomorrow, I think, with Karen, which is yeah, her amazing results, Bill's amazing results. I just get to geek out of it. So yeah, a lifelong on this one. Don't know many. I've only committed to this one so far. That's good. Oh, and lastly, I'm getting restoring this week, so that's exciting. I'm jealous for all the people that got it. That'd be cool. But for me, my God, life is good. I appreciate all of you. Have a lovely day, and yeah, take it easy. Enjoy.